Hi, this is Jenny Spinner, Chief Editor of Snack Food and Wholesale Bakery, and I'm here with,
Liz Parker Kuhn, senior editor.
and it is time, a little past time because we've had busy schedules, to talk about the most innovative, most interesting, most worthy new products of the month of March of 2025. And once again, thank you to the snack and bakery producers who came out with new stuff for coming out with so many things that were worth talking about. Liz and I took some of the ones that we thought were the most worth talking about, and here we are to talk about them right now. Um, let's start off with Milton's. Milton's is a company that they specialize in gluten-free products, best known for some crackers, some pizza. Um, they've come out with high protein crackers and pizza snack bites. And Liz and I both independently, we both came up with our own stuff and then came together to talk, and we both picked this one. Um, Pizza rolls are interesting. I pick one of the reasons why I picked this is because the increasing number of treats available to people who are dealing with gluten sensitivity is interesting. But I got to try these at Expo West last month, and they're good. This isn't a product review video, but it's notable that these treats are actually a treat, and the filling is great, the crust is great. Liz, have you had a chance to try these? What do you think?
I have not tried them yet,
Oh,
but
okay.
I've tried Milton's regular like cauliflower crust pizza, and I
Hmm.
remember that was really good. So I could see these being good. There are I know I've tried gluten-free pizza bites before, but I can't
Hmm.
say they were with a cauliflower crust. So that's what I find interesting about this one.
Yeah, I did not care that they're gluten free. I was more like the robust sauce and the I think I had pepperoni, cannot remember, but there's more flavor than other pizza rolls that I've had. So um it's nice seeing that people are not just like making gluten-free alternatives for celiacs, that they're actually putting thought into the quality and the flavor. So, well done, Milton's. My gluten-free friends, thank you. Um, oh, my turn. I'm like, Liz, why aren't you talking? Um, my next product is Once Upon a Farm snack bars for toddlers. Uh, kid snacks are nothing new. Once Upon a Farm is notable because it's a brand with celebrity status. Um, Jennifer Garner, who you might know from 13 Going on 30, she was on the TV show Alias. She's got kids and she wanted to give her kids things to eat that were good. Started off with fruit pouches and now it's gone into other territories, including refrigerated toddler bars. That enables them to provide these bars without preservatives. It puts them in place of the store where there's less competition. Um, and yeah, it's just interesting seeing that the innovation and the growth of this brand. Um, I got to meet Miss Garner at the show and tell her that I was fascinated by the innovation and the growth of the company. Let's see if that turns out into a interview. Probably not, but one can dream. Liz, did you have any thoughts about these guys?
Yeah, they've been around, I think, for a few years now. We did do like our Q&A with them, and I was really hoping it would be with Jennifer Garner because I love her from Alias. I used to watch that like in
Hmm.
high school, I think, and 13 Going on 30 and all the recent movies she's done. But it was with, I believe, her co-founder. So there's that online if people are curious.
Sure.
But yeah, like it should be, they're geared towards like children and toddler snacks. So it should be interesting to see well, I guess I was gonna say it should be interesting to see how they do, but they've been out a few years now. So the new
Hmm.
product, the toddler bars, it'll be interesting to see how they do.
Yeah. Nice.
And then my next product is a little bit, it almost sounds like an April Fool's joke, but it's not. It's Cheryl's Cookies ranch flavored cookies. I believe they teamed up
Hmm.
with Hidden Valley Ranch, which has been like everywhere lately. Hot
Yeah.
Pockets just did a collab with them as well. So I get too many samples sometimes. It's a hardship. Not really, but I try to like, farm them out to friends and family. And I asked a few coworkers if they wanted these, and I got a resounding no. They were like, I don't know if I want to try that. So I sent it to my parents, and I think they gave them to friends and family. And it's interesting. Like Cheryl's has done some similar mashups. They did like a Frank's Red Hot
Hmm.
mashup. And that makes sense to me because the spicy trend, I hate that word, but sweet and spicy.
Right.
But this is kind of like off the reservation a little bit. So I'm curious to see if consumers will enjoy them or not.
Yeah, when Cheryl's is I think I might have talked about this. I think one of us picked the Red Hot cookies
Yeah.
last month
Yep.
or the month before. They are known for mail order. What century am I in? Um they're not known for retail. They're known for delivery. That's a better word. So they're a little bit smaller and they can play with, well, anybody can play, but they're more willing to have adventures. And it's been fun to watch with the Red Hots. I would, I don't know what your coworkers and mine are talking about. I would eat the heck out of these because out of morbid curiosity more than anything, but also out of experience. There used to be a cupcake company in Chicago called More. I don't think they're around anymore, but they had, conventional chocolate, vanilla, strawberry kind of flavors, but they also had a couple of fun ones, including a BLT. And it had a little piece of bacon on the top. I don't remember what flavor the cake base was, but the frosting was ranch flavored and it was weird, but definitely good. I was a fan of that. But it's not for everybody, but there are adventure lovers who are willing to try crazy things. So Cheryl's cookies, the ranch flavored iteration is one. The next one is Mr. B's. Mr. B's is a smaller chip company that's had a lot of fun with some of their flavors. Biscuits and gravy. That was the year that that came out. That was one of our most popular, most viewed new product articles. This time around, Liz, are you familiar with Mothman?
Yeah, mostly because of the movie. I think it was Richard Gere, the Mothman prophecies, right?
I've never seen that. I knew about it, but I might have to add that to my list of creepy movies. So Mothman is, for those that don't know, Mothman is a cryptid, so a mythical creature. Although there's some people that'll just like they swear that Bigfoot is real, Bigfoot's walking around. There's been Mothman sightings, and I did not know. I thought Mothman was a Chicago thing, but it turns out there's cities in the East Coast, regions in the East Coast that also claim Mothman as their own cryptid. So Mr. B came out with Mothman style chips. It's inspired by Mothman. It's not supposed to taste like this fictional creature, but I thought that was hilarious. I have a Mothman sticker on my personal laptop because I think it's funny. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. And I posted it on because it's Chicago's own cryptid, and I got a lot of response when I shared it on my personal socials. So I haven't tried it. It's a regional brand, so I'd have to order it. But I don't know, Liz, what do you think about this one?
I think it's interesting. Like, I think if I were to see that or a consumer were to see that on the shelf, they would look at it twice just to be like, what is this? They'd be interested. We posted it on the snack food and wholesale bakery social channels, and one of my IFIC friends, was like International Food Editorial Council, I believe, when it was
Hmm.
around, he
Yeah,
reposted it
RIP.
because he was also interested. He's also a foodie. So yeah, I think people will be intrigued by it on shelves, even if it is just regionally.
Hmm. Oh, we picked another one together. So, Hippies is a brand of chickpea puffs. They've been around a bit and they've been having fun with the flavors. And along comes Grillo's. Grillo's is a refrigerated premium pickle brand that's had their dill seasoning on different brands of snacks. Utz chips and their Boulder Canyon brand. But their most recent iteration is their dill pickle flavor and name on Hippies. I got a chance to try them. I went to the Grillo's booth. Brett, if you could put the picture up. I got to ride the pickle in the Grillo's booth and then go to the Hippies booth and try the union of these. It's a lot of fun. Pickle is everywhere, but this was I think they did a really good job of getting the pickle flavor on these puffs. So it's definitely interesting, brand hybrid, but also really tasty.
I have not tried these yet, but I love hippies. Kind of odd because I'm not a big chickpea fan in general, but I
Mhm.
love chickpea snacks, especially hippies. So I think the fact that they have another like name brand on there, Grillo's Pickles, will probably
Mhm.
attract some people to this. I think they said they were going to send me some actually, but I haven't received them yet. But hippies
Oh.
has, I know their other flavors are like barbecue. They've got like a nacho flavor, like a
Mhm.
Starbucks used to have their vegan white cheddar flavor. I don't know if they still do. So
Indeed.
that's another addition to their lineup.
Yeah, pickle on everything. Hooray. My next thing is Wonder, which is a Flowers food brand. You know Wonder bread. If you are of a certain age, you might have grown up eating Wonder Bread sandwiches, the white bread, with the dots, the yellow, blue, and red dots on the package, pretty distinctive. Um, Wonder has been venturing out of the bread aisle. They had a Hawaiian bread introduction a while ago. That's still bread, but this is baked snacks. So, honey buns and cupcakes. The cupcakes are kind of ingenious because they're chocolate cupcake. The sprinkles on top are the Wonder Bread brand colors. It's really cute. It's notable. I'm always a fan of tasty, sugary snacks, but this is interesting because Wonder is going outside the bread aisle and going into the baked snack aisle, and that is a fun thing to see. Flowers has done that before, taking Dave's Killer Bread, a brand that they acquired some years ago, and coming up with snacks, snack bars, and other things. So, yeah, expanding their reach to other parts of the store. It's an interesting strategy.
Yeah, I definitely thought this was interesting because as you were saying, like when you hear the brand name Wonder, you immediately think Wonder Bread. They
Mhm.
did look kind of like Hostess looking to me. Like I think they had donuts and they had the cupcakes. I didn't notice that about the sprinkles, so that's fun. And yeah, should be interesting to see how they do. My next product is more on the savory side. So Fritos has been coming out with different iterations on their classic flavor. So they released Frito Queso flavor twists, and I'm a big Fritos fan. I just really love like the
Mhm.
corn crunch. They sent these to me. They're very good. I don't know if they taste like queso so much as I'm used to queso, but they definitely have like a bit of a kick. Like I don't do spicy foods that often, so they have like a bit of a kick to them. So I think like diehard Frito fans will be interested in trying them.
Yeah, again, this is a good example of a twist on a traditional flavor. Queso is cheese, but it's with a Latino twist, a little bit of spice. So, spice is very popular. Latino flavors are very popular. Um, Fritos has been having a lot of fun with flavors. This I haven't tried, but I'm like you. I love the Fritos crunch. I always get hungry about halfway through, and right now I'm like, ooh, I wish I had some Fritos in my house right now, but I will have to be a grown up and eat the boring hand sandwich that I have planned. My next thing is a company called Bunny Cakes, pour and bake cupcakes. Uh, Halfway to homemade, take and bake breads, stuff that you can make at home without a little, not very much effort. Um, who doesn't love freshly baked cake? Well, this girl does. So this is something that would, as a consumer, would grab me because I like things that feel homemade, but I don't have a lot of time. Don't have a lot of energy. I'd like to take a nap right now, but I'd also like some cupcakes. And this nice compromise between convenience and homemade. is interesting. It'll be interesting to see how Bunny Cakes, the bakery that came up with this retail product, resonates with consumers.
Yeah, these sounded interesting to me. They're based in Miami. I think it was a nationwide launch. I forget if it was nationwide or regional. But it sounded like you're kind of skipping a few steps to make cupcakes. So
Hmm.
that's nice and easy. Always convenient.
Yeah. Well,
My next product is if you like to go to the movies like I do, and you're at your local AMC theaters, they're always kind of branching out with different things. Like you can get a whole meal there now. You can get like pizza or a hot dog or whatever you want. But now they're gonna have donut holes, and I believe they're mini, like mini, almost like the what's the Dunkin' ones, the Munchkins, almost like that.
Munchkins,
And
Timbits.
those, yeah, or
Yeah,
Timbits
Timbits.
if you're in the
Yeah.
Midwest. So those sound delicious to me because I would love to have like Munchkins and just be sitting watching a movie, and it wouldn't be too messy either because if it was a full donut, it might be a little bit messy. But that sounded
Um,
great to me, so I think that's an interesting addition to their menu.
yeah, I when I go to the movies, I either eat dinner right before or I sneak, don't tell AMC, I sneak in snacks.
Same.
This is the kind of thing because I like, it's it's so expensive. And also popcorn stuck in my teeth. I don't always want popcorn. This might tempt me to not go to the CVS around the corner from the theater I normally go to and save my snack money for the concession stand. I do get it about the messy stuff. Nachos are really hard to eat in the theater. I don't know why that's such a popular snack. There's I don't know if it's open anymore. Close to my parents' house, there is a theater called the Catlow in Barrington, and it had a sandwich shop attached. And I went to go see, this is how long ago it's been. I went to go see In and Out, and I was like, oh, that tuna sandwich sounds good. Try to eat a tuna sandwich that's this tall in the dark while watching a movie. Something like donut holes, you're right, would be a lot sneater. Sneater? Uh, it's been
Sneakier
a day.
or
It'd be a more convenient, creative, but neater. You wouldn't need so
neater.
many napkins or possibly a bib to eat that in a
Yeah.
theater. So, yeah, keep an eye on AMC and see what kinds of crazy, non-traditional movie snacks they come up with. Speaking of non-traditional, Chip City is one of these companies. We're seeing kind of like an explosion of dessert restaurants, quick casual desserts. Crumble, you all probably know that. Insomnia. Chip City is another cookie brand. They're just like giant. You need help eating these things. They're really, really tempting. Traditional flavors, chocolate chip and things like that. A couple of non-traditional things like a blueberry lemon cheesecake I think I had when they opened Chicago. This one's wacky. Pringlicious. Uh, this going along with the whole increased interest in sweet and salty combos. This one goes a step further by bringing the Kellanova snack brand in, putting on the cookie. Um, I would love to know how many people are going in, and it's like, I would like that chocolate chip cookie thing. There's a lot going on, but I'm down for it. Um, yeah, this makes me want to go stop at the Chicago one that just opened a couple months ago and see if they've got it and try it. Would you try that?
I would try that. I was gonna
Yeah.
say we don't have Chip City in Detroit, but if I was in
Not
Chicago, I'd
yet.
try it because I thought I read, I might be wrong on this, but I thought I read they mixed in like print like crushed Pringles into the batter, and I was like, that sounds
Mm.
really good because I think it's kind of
Yeah.
like if you go to a Wendy's and you get a Frosty and you kind of like mix the French fries up, like a sweet and
Oh,
salty
yeah. I
type of deal. So that sounded pretty good to me.
Yeah, I'm a fan of salty and sweet. I used to have a blog that wrote about bacon and Wendy's that I want to say it was this guy Aaron who I'm still friends with. He would get a Frosty and then get a bunch of bacon and crumble that and put that
Ooh.
in the Frosty. I'm surprised that with their push about bacon and the Baconator that Wendy's hasn't come up with that as like an actual menu thing, but
Yeah,
um oh,
if
it's
you
your turn.
if you see that on the menu in like a year or so, you can be
Yeah.
like, I want copyright
Royalties. Yeah, Wendy.
royalties from Wendy's or just one of those free Frosty for a year sticker
Hmm.
keychains. I used to do those. Anyway, my last product, it is more of a savory product. So Old El Paso, owned by General Mills, they came out
Yeah.
with a birria kit and a breakfast taco kit. I love birria, but when you go out for
Hmm.
Mexican food, it is expensive. So to have like a birria kit that you could do at home, it's definitely appealing to me. So I think it should be appealing to like consumers, other consumers as well.
Yeah, I admit I haven't looked this product up. I saw it on your list and I was like, I'm intrigued because I've ordered quesadilla tacos. It's like the meat in the shell with the cheese and it's fried and you dip it in sauce and it's like it does seem like a lot of work, which is why I haven't tried to make them at home. So if the nice people at Old El Paso have given me a shortcut to the deliciousness that is a birria taco, I'm also a fan of breakfast tacos, so this I'm the kind of consumer that this would grab. Um, oh, we're out of products.
Yep.
Gosh, I sure wish that snack and bakery producers would send us more things. For me, if you were to email me at spinnerj@bnpmedia.com with your new products, we might talk about them.
Yep. Or you could
Liz
email
has an email
me.
too. Yeah,
I also have an email. I also live in 2025. It's
nice.
Parker Kuhn, Parkerkuhn. It'll probably be here somewhere. E at bnpmedia.com.
Yeah. Until next time, yeah, I got nothing else to say. Liz, do you have anything you want to say? Thoughts or
Nope.
feeling?
We'll see you next
No.
time.
See you next time. Bye.